Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. Ooh, that sounded crazy. Now we sound a little better now. So we got a few setups we're looking at. We got a few things take place yesterday and last night. We're gonna be talking about in a second. We're just gonna wait for some more people to hop up in here. You already know the drill. Make sure to like the live and subscribe. Really quick. We got a few setups we're looking at. Yeah, so I'm liking how NAS100 is looking right here. We might jump in this in a second. I like how NAS100 is looking. We're going to see if we can close and hold 25,540 as resistance with NAS100. If we can hold 25,540 as resistance, we look for sales going to 25,460. Same thing with US30. If US30 can hold 27,220 as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 27,130. So we're going to be looking for sales on the indices and futures right here. I do like this setup right here. We got a few setups we're looking at. Yes, I like both this NAS and US30 setup. Again, we didn't trade them or look at them Monday through Wednesday because we had a reversal take place. Well, we had this rejection take place Monday, and then we had this reversal take place Tuesday. And then yesterday we had this gap get filled up. So now we're starting to see lower lows get made. So we're seeing lower lows get made. Guess what? We're looking for sales, right? So unless NAS100 pushes back above and holds 25,800 as support, we're looking for sales. All right. We turned this level to resistance twice, even with the reversal yesterday after the gap filled up. We failed to maintain this level back as support. So now we're looking for sales right here. So right now we're looking to see how this next 5 of 15 plays out. Again, you see how price reacting to this level. So we want to see if price can not only break, but hold this level as resistance. We're also looking at GJ sales. If y'all was in a live stream yesterday, was looking at GJ sales. GU sales. GU ended up going as projected right after the live was over. But even with that, we have retracements taking place like we talked about, because again, retracements have to happen at some point, especially when we caught huge drops for 2 weeks in a row on GU. And then on Monday, we had a huge drop again. So we're still looking for sales on GU, but we can see retracements taking place. Then we're looking for GJ sales, right? As long as we can maintain below 201.60, we're looking for sales. So we're either going to look for price to retest and maintain 201.10 as resistance, or if we could break below and hold 260 as resistance, we could look for continued sales going to 215. So we're going to be looking at GJ sales, GU sales, NAS and US30 sales possibly. And then gold, we're going to be looking at possible gold buys. So we caught a nice gold sell yesterday. We talked about the setup. We didn't hit the final TP, but we caught almost a 1-to-1. We hit like TP3 on that. We still caught a nice little bag on that. But as you can see, price gap down last night, then rejecting the reverse. So gold, kind of same situation as the NAS100 and US30, right? We're in the middle of reversal territory, right? That's why I have my alert. I have to get my arrow. There we go. That's why I got my alert here and my alert here. So gold can break above whole 40.24 support. Then we're looking for buys going to 40.56. But if we break below 39.76 hold as resistance, then we're looking for sales, because we are still technically in a downtrend. But just like we talked about in the Sunday chart analysis, if you haven't checked out the Sunday chart analysis, you have to make sure to watch that. Just like we talked about the Sunday chart analysis at the beginning of the week. And on Monday, the reason why we went for sales Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is because we maintain this low as resistance, right? But as you can see, we failed to take the low out yesterday and on Tuesday. So that's why we're in reversal territory. So we're going to see what side of the coin price lands on. Now, we do got a few news events today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we got 7 a.m. GBP news, the 7:30 GBP news as well. So right before New York, we got GBP news, so that should be interesting. Then we have 10:30 Canadian news. All right, so let's see what this next 5 minute looks like. So again, this is why we're doing breakout trade. So we're still looking for possible sells on NAS, but again, we want to see that low as resistance. So started rejecting as well. All right, new 15 just popped up. Let's see if we can break below this level. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join free signal, free Telegram. Just dropped a new trade breakdown for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live is over. And then make sure to like the live and subscribe. Y'all doing the live stream, live trade every single day. If y'all was in yesterday's live, gold ended up going as projected as well as GU. Gold didn't do the full move compared to GU. GU did that nice drop to the downside. And then we had retracements, and those gaps could fill US30 and NAS. So we're going to be looking for possible sells on US30 and NAS. All right. So I broke down at the beginning exactly why we're looking for sales. So just go back to the beginning. We just started the live, but we're looking for sales on US30. If we could break below and hold 47,220 as resistance, we could look for possible sales going down to 47,130. And then with NAS100, if we can break below like we are right now, hold 25,540 as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 25,460. All right, that's what we're looking for. And then gold went commercial territory. So either way, price to break it up and hold 40.24 as support, for highs going to 40.54, or if we could break it below 30.90, 39.74 as resistance, then we go for sales going down to 39.50. That's the game today. GU, we're going to be looking for sales still as well. And then also GJ. GJ took off right as London session started. So we're either looking for price to retest 10 and hold as resistance, or if we could break below 255 hold as resistance, 215. We got two news events, 7 a.m., 7:30. What to see what NAS does right here. Light restriction. Trying to see which one I like better. So I'm not going to jump into both of them. I don't know. I kind of like the market structure started a little bit. I can see both of them going down. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we looking at these charts, drop them in the chat. You already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting. Got a new 5 minute about to pop up in a couple minutes. So this is at this low right here. So if we hold this low as resistance, I feel like it could drop better. Yeah, I'm liking this right here. Yeah, like we might jump into these in a little bit. Again, we're waiting for it to not just break but hold. Got a new 15 about to pop up. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see if we can break below right here. Both pushing up, so we're looking for buys. We can break above the whole 40-24 support. Again, it's just a patience game, y'all. Just a patience game. We're still going to keep it on this one for now. Again, we're not just waiting to enter. Don't just wait for me to say I'm in or I'm out. Pay attention to how price is reacting to these levels. Pay attention to why I'm waiting, why I'm looking for what I'm looking for. Let's see if I'm watching this right here. If you got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we can be charged, drop them in the chat. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this trade yet. This is the trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. So we ended October 30 wins, 4 losses, giving us an 88% win rate, catching 166,250 pips. All you gotta do is scroll to November 3rd. You can see this right here. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the month. As you can see, October, where you also see how we ended September 16-3, doing an 84% win rate. All wins and losses are documented. We go live every single day like we are right now. And at the beginning of the week, we drop the Sunday chart analysis. You look at the beginning of this week, we did the same thing, as well as last week. So we go to last week's Sunday chart analysis, where you can see that we ended last week 8-1, giving us 89% win rate. You go to last week's Sunday chart analysis, you'll see that all the charts besides maybe one as projected. Check out this week's Sunday chart analysis as well. Like I always say, the Sunday chart analysis goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. And you go watch this week's Sunday chart analysis, you'll see a majority of charts are going as projected as well. So right now we're looking at NAS100. Again, we're chilling right here, but we're waiting to see if we can break below and hold 25,540 as resistance. If so, we can look for sales going down to 25,460. We'll also look for sales on US30 and the sales on GJ. Gold, we're going to look for possible buys. We can break above and hold 40.24 as support. And as far as how we're doing this week, we're 5-0 this week. We took a gold sell yesterday. I didn't post a recap on time, but we took a gold sell yesterday. We hit like TP3, missed the GU setup. And then Tuesday, we took a GU sell and a gold sell. Got a nice 1-5 on GU, nice 1-4 on gold. And then Monday, we took GU and gold sales as well. Got a nice 1-2 on gold, and then a 1-1 on GU. So that's how we're doing so far this week. But again, if y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When you need charts, drop them in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. And no one will tell. We're still looking for sales though, but we're not going to jump in until we hold that level. Because again, even if we would have entered when price broke it, it's not like we're missing any money. We literally just be in drawdown, flicker in and out of profit. You know what I'm saying? So there's never any rush to jump into trades. You might as well just wait for all your confirmations. Move 5 and 15 about to pop up in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but a couple minutes. We see NAS rejecting again. We see US30 doing the same thing. So again, if our confirmations are met, we simply don't enter. It's literally that simple. New 15 just popped up. Let's see what this next 15 does. Again, we have 7 a.m. and 7:30 GBP news today. We also have 10:30 Canadian news. But again, the reason why we're looking for sales right here, mainly on this level, is because we had the reversal take place at the beginning of the week, and we had the gap get filled. And after the gap got filled, we can see pricing got pushed back to the bullish momentum. So now we see the bearish momentum in play, which is why if we can maintain these next levels as resistance, we can look for sales. Again, for the past 30, 40 minutes, we've seen price break this level but fail to hold. Again, we need price not just to touch the level, but hold it as resistance to see the push to the downside. Like we see right here, price broke the level, held as resistance, push to the downside. Price broke the level, rejected, rejected, rejected. And like we can see right here, rejected, right? So we're looking to see if we can respect it. See, and this is again why we do not break out trade. Imagine if we got impatient and we just wanted to take a trade just to take a trade. We would have got wicked out or be at a possible risk of our or not our drawdown stop loss getting hit for no reason. Again, so that's why I tell y'all just wait for the break and retest, right? Because if we would have entered, we wouldn't have made any money and we'd be possibly getting our stop loss hit right now. Right? Again, that's why Crow break and retest, anti-breakout trading. All right. So we got GU retracing as well. So again, GU, we've literally tanked for like 3 weeks straight. So I'm letting price retrace, right? Especially after the dump we caught on Monday, and we broke multiple key levels, especially in the bigger time frames. We're still looking for sales, but I'm definitely going to let price retrace, but show me it's going to retrace. But again, we also have 7:30 and 7 a.m. GBP news, so that's going to be interesting, especially with GJ and GU, because depending on what it does with GJ, we can see the downtrend be solidified, because right now we can see a possible lower low get hit or get made right here, especially after the reversal that took place on Tuesday. Right, we fill that gap up as well, as we can see. Got a little bit left to fill up, but we filled most of it up. Right, but if we maintain especially 201.60 as resistance, we have the downtrend back in play. But as you can see, price is just kind of consolidating right here. So we're gonna see what the next hour looks like. But again, like hopefully y'all, if y'all be watching the live streams, there'll be multiple examples throughout the week of why we don't break out trade. But again, we can see a clear example here. What would happen with a broke out trader here? Would have took a loss? Would have took a loss, right? We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. But this is exactly why I made this video right here. So if you haven't checked this video out, make sure to check this one out as well. I'm gonna drop it in the chat right now. We're still going on the charts, y'all, but it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of work to do. Like always, we don't see any action between now and 6 a.m. We're still gonna wait for 8, 9, 9:30. We have 7 a.m. 7:30 GBP news. So again, the game plan for today. All right, the game plan for today. And the members are students of New York price watchers, I'm gonna do the futures version. But gold, we're gonna be looking for buys if we can break above the whole 40.24 support. If so, we look for buys go to 40.54. Or if we break back down below 40, not 30, not 40, 39.76, hold as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 39.50. US30. I'm only going to really look for sales on US30 if we can break below 47.230, hold as resistance. We look for something down to 47.130. Now, if it does reject this level and can maintain 47.400 as resistance, look for sales. But if it breaks above this, I'm not looking for sales on US30 no more. Same thing with NAS100. As long as it maintains 25 or 630 as resistance, we can look for sales. And I mainly want to see price break below hold 25,540 as resistance and look for sales there. Again, y'all saw us look at this break 3 different 15-minute candlesticks. But again, this is why you want to wait for the break and retest, not just the break. Because you would have entered or got impatient, we'd be in drawdown to get our stop loss hit for no reason. You see what I'm saying? GU, we are bearish, but like I said, we tanked for like 2 weeks straight, so retracement is due. But realistically, as long as we don't break past 31.30, hold that maintain as resistance, we're looking for sales. So we're going to see how price reacts to 30.90. And then with GJ, if we can maintain 201.10 as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 250, possibly down to 215. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody who's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody who's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Go to free signal, free Telegram, y'all. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Might have a new one dropping today, but if not, tomorrow for sure. But I dropped the video all week so far, as well as I dropped the video literally every single day last week. So make sure to check out the videos. The playlists are up to date. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. We'll be going live later on today on TikTok. I was supposed to go live yesterday, but some stuff came up, so I wasn't able to go live. Well, we should be going live today on TikTok, but I'll always notify y'all when we do go live on YouTube and TikTok. And yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow, 11 session 3 in EST.